Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin, and today we are looking at the latest in wedges and putters from the folks at TaylorMade Golf. And to tell us about them is Chandler Carr from the products creation team at With Irons Wedges and Putters. Chandler, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.
You have this year a brand new wedge line, milled wedges, designed for golfers to give them that great feel around the greens.
Absolutely. We have a lot of technology packed into this product. It's called milled grind. So you see the little MG logo here? There's a lot going on, and I want to tell you all about it.
Well, let's start with the fact that as we look at it and you look at the grind, you can see the pattern of the grind right there on the club.
This is kind of where the rubber meets the road. You know, the wedge, all the interaction with the ground takes place on the bottom of the sole. We have to give this just as much attention as the groove on the face to deliver that spin.
What is the milled grinding to give players that different playability depending on their conditions?
Good question. So the milled grind process really starts with feedback from the best players in the world, right? So they tell us exactly how the wedge should look, how it's played, you know, the leading edge radius, the sole radius, the camber. All these subtle details are important with how the wedge actually performs in all different types of conditions. So we take all that feedback from the best players in the world and replicate it exactly on the bottom of this product, meaning that leading edge radius is exactly how we want it, the grind is exactly how we want it. And a part of the problem with making a wedge by hand, when you hand grind something, it leads to inconsistencies. So how you would do it would be different than how I would do it, even though we're trying to do the same thing.
And of course, the pros get those custom grinds. This way, it's got that grind for everyday players.
Exactly. So there's 3 grinds available in the new milled grind wedge. We have a low bounce option, we have a standard bounce, and a high bounce option. So really designed for all different types of swings and conditions.
Now, when we're talking about wedges, of course, people then get interested. What is the face all about? Talk about what the groove technology going on in the face.
Absolutely. So the groove on the new milled grind wedge is just as important as the sole on the wedge. We have a new ZTP17 groove, has steeper sidewalls to really increase spin and get more opportunity to get that, you know, that bite on the ball that we need to produce that spin.
And again, that deep groove has allowed that debris to get out of the way, so you'll put metal on cover and get that spin generated.
Absolutely.
Now let's transition into putters, because when you've got a couple of the best players in the world playing TaylorMade clubs, people are paying attention. When they happen to be playing the same model of putter in the Spider, then you really get a lot of attention.
You know, we're really excited about the Spider. You see the Spider line, you think TaylorMade. You know, when guys like Jason start playing that putter, then it gets the attention for guys like Dustin Johnson. They want a piece of that action too. So we have models that are specific to each player.
And this is a technology that now is 9 years old in concept, but yet it's gotten 9 years of tweaks and improvements to make it that much better performing club.
Yep, definitely. So we've taken a lot of the feedback once again from Tour, and we're really kind of giving that to the consumer, the things that they're really looking for. I can show you some of these here if you like.
Sure.
So basically we have the Spider Red, which is really geared for, you know, that's the Jason Day model. Has a little softer insert, no sight line on top, and that number 3 hosel, which gives it about a 38-degree toe hang.
And then for DJ.
So it's the same basic chassis of the putter, basically no sight line, same hosel configuration, but his insert is actually a little bit firmer. It's an 80-20 insert, so it gives you a little firmer sound and feel, but still with that pure roll technology that we've developed for the last 10 years to get that ball rolling quickly.
Now, if people want more information about all the new wedge and putter options beyond just what we've talked about, where can they get that info?
TaylorMadeGolf.com has all the options that you can see online. You know, talk about all the grinds, all the new different putters that we've launched. You can learn all about it there.
All right, Chandler, thanks for taking the time to join me.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I want to thank Chandler Carr for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Join us next time as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.